the team's confidence never wavers, but since they kind of, blew the lid off of it, that's got to be a good feeling. They know, hey, here we go.
Yeah, I don't think we ever, even if we lost, we'd come back and do what you got to do. But you can build on this, and you try to look at the positives and keep getting better. And we know it's still a long way to go in this series, and I'm not looking ahead of anybody. But it is a good feeling to come back home with a win like that.
Like, how do you go from, like you talked last night, struggling technically, offensively, and then going crazy in the third quarter, but then you ask your players about it, they say, well, it all goes back to defense.
Well, and they're right. The focus on defense, and it's a focus. You keep preaching the same theme, and we've done it before, and it does take, you have pressures on it, you have expectations, you have everything going, so sometimes it retards your growth a little bit, but it was just a matter of just staying with what we do, don't get rattled, keep focusing more and more, and it just kind of came together.
Well, you've seen a lot of things, but you've certainly never seen 50 to third. It didn't happen in 50
I haven't
years.
seen it in Houston.
50 period.
Oh, I've seen it in Phoenix. Come on, man.
In the playoffs?
Well, no.
No, well.
Okay, you got me. In Minnesota on April 8th? No, I have not seen that or whatever, yeah. No.
That's the easiest game plan, though, right? Score 50 every quarter and you'll be good, right?
I don't understand why they don't understand that. It's kind of simple, but yeah. That's just how good our players are and how good they can be. And like I said, that's just something that doesn't really matter. It's cute. It's like getting a triple-double. Well, okay, so you got 2 less rebounds. Still, we can play well. It doesn't really matter. It's a mark, but I was just really impressed on the way they came out, focused in on the defense, and really took it. Took the game on, and they did what they had to do.
Mike, so much of the playoffs is about mental tough. We talk about the physical so much, but so much of it is mental.
Yeah.
How has this team developed the last 2 years under you, just getting to that next step mentally?
Well, I don't know about under me, beside of me maybe, but it's it starts with them. It starts with their DNA and how they want it, and they're not satisfied with whatever we've done in the regular season. Not satisfied with awards that people are going to win, and just understanding the bigger picture and being professional and doing our job and just trying to get it right. It doesn't mean we always will, but again, that's why I went back. You can't diminish what we did in the regular season. Now, obviously, we'll be judged on what we do in the playoffs, but that doesn't take away anything what they did. It was remarkable what they've done. Now, what do we do on the next step? And that's what I was trying to get at. It's the whole process, and it's the whole going there, and they've, in my eyes, they've always been a success. The way they go about their business, the way they want to talk about it, the way they work at it, the way they have a locker room. Then after that, whatever happens, happens.
You think that's the last time we see a team go under screens on James?
Well, if you do it properly, they have to sometimes, and there's just a little bit of the rhythm that we have, and he'll see all kinds of stuff. I don't think the solution is going over either. I don't think there is a solution. We play like that, and we hit shots like that. There's no solution. That's why, if you're going to play with certain teams, you got to keep scoring with them because they get in that rhythm and they're going to score. And if you can't, then you're going to in trouble.
We watched Luke do a lot of different kinds of workouts with John Lucas up there. Is there anything more on him? Or
no,
any
I
closer
think
getting back?
Yeah, he's closer, but I think it's still too early to put a timetable on it yet. But next week I think it's a good time to reevaluate it, and could be real close next week. But I don't know that for sure.
What will you be looking for in Ryan in this next game?
Just a little bit of the same. I mean, you open shoot it, you're not, and we got plenty of guys, and it's kind of like everything else. You come back first time you have an outing up here, and then you kind of go back down. He hasn't played for a month or two, and to get started in the playoffs not easy. So we'll see. His minutes will be dictated on making shots and how other guys are playing and how the matchups are. A lot of times they go small now. And so when he's time to go in, they're got small. We got to go small. So that just limits his touches and limits his minutes, and that's just the way the series is. And everybody has to be aware that we have a lot of different pieces that we can play, and so we're going to play our best pieces that fits the situation.
You just mentioned that it's tough to come back, especially when the playoffs are starting up. What exactly is it about that? Is it the intensity?
Yeah, intensity, and you're not sharp, and everybody else is, and then you can't. And also as a coach, you get scared because you can't afford to have 2 or 3 bad minutes. Oh, we're letting him play through it. He'll be fine. Well, it might not be that way. You can't. You don't have the luxury of sitting back. Oh, okay, we lost the game. Big deal. Well, it is a big deal.